I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First down, at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right. At 18, what's up?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, uno more. 18, what's that?
Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
All right. 18, what's up? Hey, uno. 19 taxi.
He'll try to run for it. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, he's blocked by Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 16 yards, down to the 16.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's a 2nd and 9.
What's that? Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Jackson now on second down. This throw right is taken in by Fowl. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Forward forward, a short gain to the 25. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground,
On the quick, right?
man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, here's Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that will lead to a second down.
Already. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. He'll try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run here with Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. Second and goal at the Ravens 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
What's up?
Mixon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Escaping to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Pushed out to his left. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll run. It's Henry. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. He's to the 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Hey, uno Mars. Oh, hey. Tony. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. 19 Texans. 11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
18. What's that? Look the hot. Speed left.
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Go ahead. You change it.
Now, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Foley Fatakasi. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people down. Who did on everything that I love. Church.
Here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Go ahead.
They'll run it with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, fighting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Hold on, ready? Sit hard. Let's go. Sit hard.
Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here we go. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're going to take.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
DC, ready?
2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
Jackson out of the pistol. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
3rd down, they need 5.
180. Sit up! Sit up!
Throwing Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead.
Texans 10.
after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
All right. Look the hot. Look the hot. 118. What's that? Eleven.
Throwing is Stroud. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
8 yards.
Here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Now a screen set up. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here
sharpen with precision. Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Let's go, Ham. I don't got all day. It's going to be the same results. Got to wait for you to get your blunt, roll up, get your little beer on the side, man. I know what you're doing over there. Let's go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Go ahead.
On 1st down, Jackson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Hunt up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. 43. 43. Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stops quickly. Catch moves them to the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets it to the 15. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Get some space around midfield. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That is textbook RPO right there, okay? Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, hits that second level.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff running left. Here's Hunt. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, Henry. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Forced out to his right. Caught by Flowers. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
14, Chiefs 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. downfield. He's got it. It's worthy. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Attack, attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
180.
Back to throw it. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow, yellow. I got 180.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down carry for Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! The Ravens pick it up at the 20. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Chiefs 13.
Still reeling a little after after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Easy. 15. Hey, 15.
He's back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass Ryan. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Middle.
From the pistol, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Henry with the 1st and still going. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Ravens 28, Chiefs 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chiefs.
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Again to Henry on the inside handoff. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Attack!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
13.
Will throw it. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Ours go blue, 80. Hero 15. Right side.
Gray here on the carry. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs down by 7. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Eye on these two. Hey, ours go 80. Hero 15. Right side.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Go 80. Yellow. Right side.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 14. And the first down, Chiefs.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hey, rip list. Ours go 50. Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
Here he is to throw.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now.
Easy. Yellow. Right. Ours go blue, 80. Right side.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That throw behind his intended target.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
They send a man in motion.
Right side.
They give here to the motion man. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
We're good.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
16 yards.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on
Kansas
Sunday, on
City
Sunday.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
From the 18-yard line, another try on second and 10.
43. Easy. 15. What's that?
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
I'll go on, 80. Hey, rip it.
Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Running this with Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. They're going to call their final timeout here, just 9 seconds to go.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Mejio with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. It's Pacheco again. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here's a gift to Hunt. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, 43, 15.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch defensive play that could set up the end of this game.
This is overtime, baby, and every play is amplified by 100. And now some life to go get yourself a win.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one does not go far.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. And I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on third. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Finding Flowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
More. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. To throw. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
7 yards. It's now fourth down and 1.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Hill now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Now to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Give to Hill. It's inside the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, as expected, here's the timeout. And now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This is a chip shot from the left hash. As expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. From the left side. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
I like to call that whole situation right there complimentary football. The defense, they take the ball away. The offense, well, they possess it and drive it a good chunk down the field. And ultimately, well, your kicker delivers with the field goal.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3. And his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.